Tan, now's a good time to bring your rocket launcher. Never would I thought the endgame feel would come this soon. Granted, this entire day has been nothing but endgame to every conflict, grudge, and goal. However, the major battle that has been halted for so long is on our hands. It certainly escalated quickly, but expect the unexpected. What a hell of a rush this chapter was, with the excitement level that goes off the chart. Coming off from the last chapter, Tan was a monster at bow and arrow, bringing a rocket launcher or 50 caliber sniper rifle power level. Now he's back to being an innocent and caring guy, helping Ten with her injury. Needless to say, it looks painful just by seeing the process of removing an arrow from her hand. I like how Tan didn't realize he took down a general until Ten points it out. He wasn't thinking to aim for the prize. He was seriously hell-bent to kill them to protect his dear brother, no matter the ranking. That's a sign of real anger in motion. Don't piss off the brother, is the lesson to all. I failed to comment on the work ethic from the Archer brothers in the last review. Jin and Tan had an excellent performance to save Ten, especially Tan. He has a major kill under his scoreboard. No matter how strong or weak they were, a general kill is a high level kill. I hope the two get the recognition and rewards after this war. They definitely earned it. I believe Jin will be fine, but his job is done for today. You got to credit Ten to keep moving even with bad injury. She's not like Shin, Kyokai, or any strong commanders. She's normal as a person at war can get. The battle resumes, and Hisha unit's momentum rises. With Kimmo out, his headquarters is practically fodders with no direction. To make matter worse, their army is cornered in every direction, including Chogaku. I have to admit, I chuckled when Cole kept asking for reinforcement, only to get impaled right in the eye from a lance, as if to say, shut up and die. Talk about bullseye. Someone should reward that man. Basically, Hishin is here to steamroll, and Ribaku headquarters is at sight. At long last, Kayane vs Shiryo begins for about a page. In all fairness, Kayane was distracted, but damn, that one swing from Shiryo shoved her away hard. Even the horse lost his balance. That's a sign of serious power. It's probably best to rest aside, for Bati reach out to save Kayane's balance and confront Shiryo for a battle. By this point, it's best to drop and go with him. These two are behemoth at power, so it should be pretty good to see who can overpower who. Besides, Kayane is better off to stand by with his Lord Ribaku for possibly the last moment. The intensity is on full speed with tons of collisions, chaotic battles across the field. Much like previous times, Hishin is on a credible thirst for victory, which does signal something bad will happen. Even so, it's a serious rush to watch them push forward, closing in to Ribaku's headquarters. Every member is going all in, even while coughing their own blood. At least that's how So Sweet puts it. Talk about hardcore. Although the momentum is very high, Shin and Kyokai, the two powerhouses, aren't doing so well. Kyokai is resting to recover stamina, though more on that later. And Shin is barely holding against normal enemy. And notice the condition, but instead of backing away, he takes charge and roar out to the unit that this is the final battle. I really like his development as a lieutenant. He did have a character arc not too long ago, which helped his spotlight a lot. I also like his war cry to release the inner fire. He will make Shin proud. I like how I managed to give spotlights to other members. It's been this way for a while, but it's worth saying out loud since this arc is deemed to be a game changer. With that in mind, it continues to send bad vibes that more casualties are on its way, and that frightens me. As great to see fellow members, death flags are raised and included. We have lost few named characters. I wouldn't let my guard down yet. In hindsight, it sounded like a lie. It does feel familiar with everything going well for Chin. Unlike before, they really are close to Rebiko himself. It's goosebumps inducing. The sensation plays off like the end of the world for him has arrived. The strange part is, it's not because of Rebiko, as he remains calm. It's Kaene and everyone else that are screaming for him to run. He wouldn't say anything as Kaene basically succumbed to defeat. While I knew he had something in mind, he did come off like a captain of the ship, ready to sink with it. Then, everything changes. When he finally speaks, Kaine felt so badly defeated, he has to calm her down with his hand palming on his cheek. Imagine what her world would be like if he does fall. At least Rebiko is honest about the situation, not exactly saying Hishin has no chance to reach. It makes the action less predictable in a way. Kyogai and his men are close to him. I like how he's honoring this battle to Shosa. It makes me happy. Sadly, it flips quickly. The double page spread is mind-numbing for its visual and its context. In front, Hishin is killing some, but in the background, they are getting annihilated, horrifyingly dismembered. All you can see is Hoken's glaive. It's very striking without the man's visible presence. It gives a good boost to horrifying effect. Think as Jaws. You don't see his body, but you know danger is here by his fin. It's a hell of an artwork. I honestly didn't expect for his arrival. I also didn't expect the next part. Kyogai is in front of Hoken's glaive. In the last panel of the page, he cries for Shin with tears. The next page threw me off completely, for he actually dies, dismembered no less. I wasn't expecting that at all. There's no any notice, any build to his farewell, or anything aside from death flag raised, but it's done for everyone. His death felt surreal, and I like it. It's sad for him to go out. I may not gotten much of his character compared to other members, but his last moment really did hit me, especially his tears. A strong man cried before his death. A heartbreaking end. Rest in peace, Kyogai. I hope Shosa is waiting for you in the afterlife. The reason I like it is how it gives the vibe of war, being unpredictable in terms of killing off named characters without a warning. It made sense with other moments, but here, there won't be any room for a notice. Wherever it happens, happens. It's scary, but exciting. Speaking of excitement, Shin saw Kyogai's death from afar. Forget worrying about his stamina. He's back up, filled with deep rage. Rebiko is staying because the time is here. The time to witness Hoken's final moments. His line got me chills. The hype is real. If that wasn't enough, Kyokai wakes up with one word, tone. I have blistering cold just by that word alone. She wasn't resting for normal fudders. She was preparing for an epic clash against Hoken. What an amazing cliffhanger to end on. This chapter was an adrenaline rush. It rewarded the Archer brothers nicely, and deservedly so. The build-up was intense with new battles created. The transition to a devastating killing spree, taking out Kyokai in the mix, was jarring. It caught me off guard, but it's the kind that will benefit the atmosphere as the most intense yet. The cliffhanger was hype galore. I'm surprised there's no break, and I'm not complaining. The next chapter? Well, get ready for the greatness to explode. And that will do it for the review. I hope you enjoyed this one. I do believe we're gonna have a break right after the next chapter. It's just too much hype at this point. I could be wrong, and I want to be wrong. What do you think of this chapter? Share your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this and want more of this, subscribe to my channel, and my world will be yours to stay. Until next time, take care.